You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for December 9th through the 20th. Ian Ward is targeting Claire, and guess what? Summer is also, but for two very different reasons. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe. Let's dive into the action coming these 2 weeks, beginning on Monday, December 9th. Sharon is absolutely shocked by the news she gets from Michael that somebody put PCP in her bipolar meds, and this is official because the GCPD lab ran the test. Nick and Mariah are very worried that whoever did this might target her again. Sharon is really wondering who did this, but she is less fearful than they are. She's just trying to solve this puzzle. Ian is furious that Nick got those meds tested, and he sees this as Jordan's failure and demands that she fix it. Jordan hits back and orders Ian to target Claire as he promised, and he heads out to do so, but he's quite upset. Claire updates Cole and Victoria about her new job with Nikki and her romance with Kyle despite his and Victor's recent issues. Claire asked to tell Harrison that she's quitting as his nanny, but Summer steals her thunder again. Last week, she did it by telling Kyle that Claire is working with Nikki, and now she's done it again. Summer insists to Kyle that she's not jealous, but she is constantly undercutting Claire these days. Claire is upset at Summer's sneaky actions, but she forgives Kyle while her parents worry they're moving too fast. Tuesday, December 10th, Daniel and Phyllis want justice for Heather's killer, who they are sure is Sharon, because despite Nick facilitating that test that showed PCP, Sharon confessed. Phyllis and Lauren catch up this week at Crimson Lights. Phyllis is very smug about her rightness. She needs to just stay away from that coffee shop, right? Surely there's a Starbucks. Abby and Devon are back from their honeymoon in Fiji and look for Melissa Ordway's new shorter hair. Mel Ordway revealed that after Abby's wedding, she is dropped down to recurring. She's off contract, and so she was allowed to cut her hair. Looks like she's out doing auditions. Ian is out and about in Genoa City in a very ineffective disguise of fedora and sunglasses, and Ian runs into someone from his twisted past. His next target is Mariah, which I'm sure he's going to sick Jordan on because they're doing that target each other's enemy thing, but I could absolutely see him strolling into Crimson Lights because Phyllis is there this week. They have a past. Maybe it's going to be Sharon. We'll see. Could be Adam. Wednesday, December 11th, Victor gets the upper hand where Jack is concerned again. Victor is absolutely livid that Jack bought Glissade assets cheap, as Victor sold them for pennies on the dollar and put the company back together for Diane. Nikki wants peace, but Jack already warned her that Victor targeting the Abbotts is the problem, and the mustache is back at it this week. Sharon is in a more optimistic frame of mind this week while chatting with Faith, but she's also trying to figure out who did this to her. And then we're going to see Sharon spying on Phyllis. So maybe when she sees her at Crimson Lights with Lauren, we've seen how volatile Phyllis is with Sharon, which is understandable based on, the perceived wrong she's done their family. So she might suspect that Phyllis is behind her troubles, but that would just be nonsense, because the PCP-laced pills caused her attack on Heather, per Nick and Michael and everyone. So it kind of doesn't make sense that Phyllis would do it, but I don't know how straight Sharon's head is screwed back on yet. Billy conspires with Diane, and it's got to be about Victor, right? I'm hoping to see him get a job at Jabot Classic. Thursday, December 12th, Victor tests Claire's loyalty. Victor is angry that Jack and Diane bested him, and she's dating their son, so he may worry because of Kyle she's Team Abbott, even though she took the job working for Nikki at Chancellor. Ashley Abbott is on screen again this week as Eileen Davidson continues her limited return. Lily makes a tough decision. Devon and Nate want her back at Winners, but she is still mad about Chancellor. Will she decide to give up on her anger and work with family, or go in another more spiteful direction? Audra makes Nate a promise. He hires a PI that Devon said was good to search for his half-brother Damien. Amy is dying and she wants Damien to have family when she's gone, and Audra is there to be supportive for Nate. Friday, December 13th, Sally assesses her feelings for Billy. Is this friends with benefits or a blossoming romance? And is Adam right and Billy's not the long-term guy for her? With the coming Phyllis, Billy, Sally love triangle, it's just messy. This Sharon situation tests Phyllis and Michael's friendship. He wants to fight for Sharon in court, especially with this PCP and the pills reveal. Phyllis wants Sharon to plead guilty and go to prison, and this may be the end of an era for her and Michael. Nate asks Lily and Devon to give Audra another chance. They may go for it, but, they don't trust her. Nate, Audra, Devon, Lily, and Abby all hang out together at Society. And the day after this is Saturday the 14th. That's when the Hollywood Christmas Parade airs, featuring stars from all four soaps, including Kate Linder, a.k.a. Esther Valentine from Y&R. That airs on the CW, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. The week of December 16th through the 20th, Ian ramps up against Claire, and I expect the plan is to make her look bad to the Newmans. If you remember, before Jordan drank that poison, she told Victoria and Nikki that Claire was raised to hate them and may still try and kill them. So that could be some sort of, foundation for this setup, make her look dangerous to the Newmans. Summer's the likeliest target because of Kyle, and remember, Jordan told Ian about that. Michael and Nick keep pressuring Sharon to let Michael vigorously defend her in court. Sharon was not in her right mind because somebody doped her bipolar meds with a hallucinogen. Sharon may reconsider if she thinks Phyllis was involved. And speaking of Sharon and Phyllis, I expect Red is going to be completely uncaring when she hears that Sharon was doped on PCP, and she may think the test was rigged or somehow Sharon did this to herself. Jack makes progress restoring his relationship with Kyle, which pleases Diane, and Billy and Diane could soon be a power duo taking aim at Victor. Adam continues to try and help Sharon, which could give him some unwanted visibility with Ian lurking around Genoa City. He will be upset to see Adam around Sharon and loyal to her, especially if you remember Adam betrayed Ian back in the day, and Adam being on good terms with Victor is another thing that will infuriate Ian, and he may decide he's got another person to target in town. Look for Summer to continue her passive-aggressive targeting of Claire. It's very clear that Summer is threatened by her presence in both Kyle and Harrison's lives, and I just wonder if Summer will be able to drive Claire away.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.